chosen ones, empaths. One thing we've got to understand is we do face our fair share of hardships in this life, but these hardships that we face and these struggles that we face in our daily life, some people will come along and tell you, oh, God's punishing you, or friends or family might tell you, oh, it's because you done wrong in your life, it's karma coming back for you. And they'll tell you all these things. Don't listen to these people that tell you that your hardships are because of what you done, like you were deserving to be punished or something like that. Because that's what a lot of people come along and do. They see someone going through some troublesome times, some turbulent times, and they'll say, oh, you're being punished by God. And these people don't know what they're on about. These are idiots. They don't know nothing, right? You've got to understand the higher grand scheme of things. And I want you to look at this from a bird's eye view, right? This hardships we face, mold us into our authentic self. These moments that we face in life, some of the toughest times in life that we face, are actually our most crucial character building moments that we spend on earth. When I look back in retrospect to my life, my hard times that I've gone through, they made me who I am. And the hard things you've gone through have made you who you are. We can either let stuff make us or break us. And we want to be on the side of letting things make us. And the thing is, things might even break us. But the thing is, with the chosen one and the empath, we're never fully broken. We bounce back. We don't lose our elasticity. We bounce back. So whether you've been in a relationship, or you've lost your job, or you've met the narcissist in work, or in a relationship, or a friend, or they've tried to sink your ship, we go through this ordeal. And yes, we go through suffering. But this suffering is actually a blessing. And it's because the Creator, God, or the universe knows us better than we know ourselves. You see, we've got finite minds, right? We don't know as much. We think we know it all, but we don't know it all, right? We only know an inkling, a tiny bit of what's really happening in this world. We only can see with our, the senses we have, sight, hearing, whatever the senses are. You know what I mean? The senses, is it 5 senses? There's other senses we can tap into, but I won't get into that. But I'm trying to say, right, there's a lot of stuff that we don't see through the visual eye. And sometimes God and the universe knows what's best for us. So the end of a marriage, or a divorce, or a breakup between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and it was a narcissist, is like sometimes the best thing that can happen to you. Or maybe sometimes being a black sheep in a family and breaking free from the family dynamics, the toxic family dynamics, can be sometimes the biggest blessing that you'll face in life. And yes, at one point in time we were suffering, but though that suffering turns to rejoices in our voices, right? And you've got to just trust in the plan. There's a higher plan behind what's happening in life. Things ain't working out. You took a bit of a downward hit in whatever aspect. It can be in any aspect. You've gone on a bit of a downward spiral. You're not where you want to be. Just trust and have faith in the good, in the positive of the world. Whether you believe, whether you believe that's God, or you believe it's the universe, or you believe it's the positive, or whatever it is, right? As long as we do our best that we can possibly do to achieve what we can achieve, right? And that's why sometimes when we're in despair and we're in our lowest point in time, we actually rise back and rise up like a phoenix, and we become our strongest. We bounce back stronger than ever. And that's all you need to understand, right? The suffering is not a punishment. These downward times, the bad spells that we go through, they're not a punishment. They're eye-opening experiences. They're character-defining moments. It's molding us. It's shaping us for who we want to be, our authentic self. We become a new person. I'm telling you that I've gone through my fair share of suffering from a very young age. You know, even this, some people may say that I'm very weird for saying this, but I lost my mum at 7. Other people have been through worse things than that, but I'm just saying, you know, my mum died at 7, and I never really understood why she was taken. But who I've become from experiencing death at a young age, who I've become from encountering the narcissists and the psychopaths that I've dealt with in life, who I've become from encountering other bad situations that I went through, has actually made me who I am. So that's why now I can enjoy life. And I'm not saying it's going to be sunshine and rainbows for the rest of my days. You know, there might be another pitfall around the corner, or there might be another dip, or, you know, in the ride. But I've just got to get back on the horse and, you know, keep going. Get back on the bike, or whatever you want to call it. You know, we just got to keep soldiering on, keep soldiering through, and trust in the good out there in the world. And trust that no debt goes unpaid. And people that is causing you harm or causing you suffering, they're suffering inside themselves. They're projecting their own problems onto you. You know what I mean? So this is just a message to make sure that don't let no one tell you that you're being punished. Some religious leader, or someone at the church, or a pastor, or an imam, or a rabbi, or whatever religion you are, whatever secular religion, not secular, whatever denomination you are, doctrine you follow, whatever, even if you don't follow anything, even if you don't believe in God, don't let no one tell you you're being punished. Even if you just believe in karma and you believe you're being punished, don't let no one tell you that. If you're a good person in your heart, who this channel is made for, and my other narcissist channel is made for empaths, for chosen ones. If you're a good person, we're not perfect. No, we're human. We're human beings living in a spiritual world. We're spiritual beings living in human flesh, and we're not perfect. We make mistakes. Yeah, that's all right. We do, but we're not being punished. We're being taught lessons, and through this suffering, we are taught some of the most crucial things that we need to know. And I just want you to look through the scope and through the lens of what I'm trying to say to you. Maybe take some time. I'm actually going to take some time. I do it before I go to bed. I reflect a lot at my journey, at the path that was laid for me. And I trust in the plan. I trust in the plan. There's a higher grand scheme. There's a plan. There's God's will. It's ordained. You know, I don't have everything in life that I want to right now, but I also have everything that I need. Sometimes not expecting everything in the world, not expecting too much, and realizing that you have enough is more beneficial for you, rather than being someone saying, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this. No, be grateful, practice gratitude, be thankful for what we do have. You know, you see someone doing well, you say, oh, you're doing well, that's great. You know, maybe I can take a leaf out of your book and I can follow in your footsteps. And, you know, be happy for other people. Like, this is what empaths are like. We are generally happy for other people. We're not sour, we're not resentful, we're not miserable, we're not like narcissists. That's why, you know, I made a video on the other channel earlier about how we're cut from a different cloth. We're totally different, and it's a shame that we had to. It's not even a shame. Like, we will gain wisdom from encountering these individuals, but it's a shame that we poured our love into these empty vessels. I'm not gonna lie, you know, and it does scar us to some degree. Where, you know, but we also see red flags in other people now, so we learn a lot. So just trust in the plan and understand that you know, the hardships we face, and it's molding us into our authentic self. And no suffering, we're not being punished. The suffering is actually a blessing that we go through. So we just need to keep perfect trust in the plan of God and the plan of the universe, and keep faith. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. I have the main channel, the Narcissism channel. If you want to check that out, the link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.